people, the Volkswagen symbol means comfort and style from a reliable German manufacturer. But to some people it means a lot more. This weekend, Volkswagen owners from right across Europe are meeting here at Santa Pug. Why, you ask? The yearly Pug Jam! Just look at all the campers. So Michael, there are some really fantastic cars here. What's this all about?
What this is about is there's a lot of cars that haven't been seen for a long time, a lot of show cars. So what we decided to do this year at Pug Jam was pull some of them back out of the garages, find the owners of these cars and get them all back out again. A lot of these vehicles have been on the covers of magazines, they've been major show winners, and the majority of these cars haven't been seen for about 5, 6, 7 years.
Why is that then?
People tend to show cars for a couple of years, they get tired, they move on, whatever it may be. So that normally the show field's got the bang up-to-date vehicles.
Right.
Whereas we thought it's time for a little bit of nostalgia. Get some of the old boys back out again and show the newcomers how it used to be done.
Yes.
And there's a lot of people wandering around saying, I remember that car, that was at my first Pug Jam. I mean, take this red car here, for instance.
Right.
This car was built by a guy called Alan Smart. It was built 17 years ago. They started building this car. It was finished in 1988. It won every trophy going. It's been in the magazines. It's been in a garage for 10 years unseen. It's a heavily modified car.
What's different about it then? Oh, I can see the stereo in the back there.
Yeah, you got the stereo in the back. The main thing, this car's actually, it's actually on a tube chassis, this car. The normal chassis was thrown away. They built a whole new chassis for it. Steering columns all extended, stereo in the back. You see the sunset effect on the red leather seats.
Yeah.
You take a look inside, that's also on the headliner inside.
Looks absolutely amazing inside.
It is, and it's no longer owned by the original guy who built it. And I've never spoken to the original builder. He called me yesterday, first time I've ever spoken to him. Said he saw the car this week, getting it ready to bring, and there's a tear in his eye, kind of took him back to when he first built it.
And there's another very special car over here as well.
Yeah, this one with the part of the roof missing. It's called Targa Bug, inspired by Porsche 911 Targas, built by a very good friend of mine. Oh, just trying to think when it was built, early 90s. Very, very inspirational car. There was a lot of cars that kind of built to look like it after this one came out. Once again, it's not been seen for a long time and we managed to get it back here.
Quite cool, the detail on the front of the car.
It's things that people used to do. They seem to have lost that now.
Why do you think that is?
I think it's a lot of German influence has actually affected the way that cars are being built in the UK now. And although I'm all up for it, it's actually lost some of those little features, the quirky things that people did. Plus, this was a time when people built cars on a real tight budget. So they were inventing things to do that they could do with a piece of metal or a piece of material and make it look different from everything else out there. Whereas now, it's a big money sport now, building these cars.
Yeah.
And it's just lost some of those little quirky things that people like.
Definitely.
So these cars coming back out again, it's just showing that. And we're hoping it's going to inspire people to build some more cars like this again.
There's another car over here you want us to have a look at. It's actually for sale.
It is for sale, yep. A very inspirational car once again. The car's called Owl's Cow. Lots of crazy things on this car when it first came out. The doors open backwards on it. There's no door handles on it.
No, I was thinking, how'd you get in?
Yeah, it's all by remote control. Little key fob, but it pops the doors open.
Oh God, that sounds really lovely, but you know, if you're anything like me and you lose your tag.
Yeah, absolutely. You usually have little hidden buttons somewhere to get in. Yeah. But lots of little detail things on this car. Amazing feature that's never been seen again. It's got a square steering wheel.
Fantastic.
And to kind of tie in with that, square gear knob, square dash knobs, and it's just a theme carried on throughout. A very inspirational car. This is a car built by Stuart Gross. It's a 1956 Oval, I think it is. When this car was built, which was about 11 years ago, everyone was horrified.
What?
Because the modifications on it, it's so low, the white wall tyres, all of the purists in the VW scene were outraged by it because you just don't do that to an Oval. Such a rare car to start with, such an early model. And it just blew everyone away. It was just, no one had seen anything like this before. And once again, this car's not been out for about 6 years, 7 years, and we convinced the owner to bring it back out, and the car's still as good as it ever was.
What a nice, peaceful campsite. Ha ha ha! I'm off to invade.
Hello, how are you?
Very well, thank you. And you're having a fantastic time, I can see.
The max, the absolute max. It's wicked. Everybody's just chilled out, go for it, and happy. Whoa, come on then.
What is it that you're eating there?
Oh, vodka melon. Vodka melon.
This is my friend Chris, known him for years and years and years, and we came here to Santa Pug a few years ago, and we're back again, and we just bumped into each other. Hello! Full of different types of people. So Chris, I remember the car that you had on your driveway years and years ago when we were just young things.
That was it. It was
This is
apple
it.
green,
Yeah.
yellow wheels, holes in the floor.
You've done wonders with it, haven't you?
Yeah, it's changed quite a bit since then. It's got new interior, new engine, totally rebuilt really.
So what engine has it got in there?
1600 twin carb.
And the interior, you did yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, I've done all that.
I remember those years
Ages ago.
Yeah. So in terms of selling this car, is there anything in particular that's very special about this car?
The number plates.
The number plates?
Number plates themselves are very special.
Ah, what's special about that? No fat chicks. That is so rude. Listen, do you remember the last time we was here and we played Gladiator? You know,
yeah.
Well, I've seen over here. Fancy a challenge?
You're in trouble. Let's go.
Yeah, right. So, who do you think's going to win?
I am. Your history, you're out of here.
Well, don't forget, I did this job for 5 years.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah.
For, eh?
Counts for a lot, you know, it's got a lot of practice. But don't hit me hard. I have to say, he actually won because I jumped over the platform, which counts him as a winner. But as he's my mate, I could have bashed him, but I didn't want to hit him hard. Fucking you! We're in the main pit area here, and all the cars from Run What You Brung have to come through here in order to get to the start and have another bash. There's everything from Volkswagens through to all the funny cars, and boy, do they go fast! Hello there, mate. So what have we got here? Another Volkswagen that does wheelies.
Yeah, kind of. It's a 1940cc turbocharged bug that pulls pretty big wheelies off the start line.
I love the way you just said a turbo bug that just pulls wheelies, mate.
Yeah, you know, got to be done really, hasn't it?
Corker of a car.
Yeah, it's 1954, so it's pretty old.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty gnarly, but does the job.
Wow, it's just amazing, isn't it? Strange colour.
It's original colour.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that'll be why then. So, is this the first time you're racing it today, or have you been out before?
No, racing yesterday and raced last weekend, North Weald, and back up here at Santa Pug in May at Big Bang.
So you come here quite a bit then?
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of an addiction. When people do drugs, I do adrenaline.
Oh, that's good. Nice, healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, got to be done.
And you come to Santa Pug every year, do you, to this event?
Pug Jam, yeah, every year.
And how do you feel it's gone? I mean, has this year been very much different to the years before?
No, it's pretty wicked, but of course the weather's not been too cool.
Yeah. Are you
Yeah.
camping over?
Yeah.
Oh!
Rained on.
Have you got a tent or a camper van?
Well, this year I'm afraid she's got a tent.
Oh, God. Is it unbearable or is it just fun?
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah.
You've got to put up with it. You've got to make
Yeah.
a few sacrifices.
Fantastic. Well, another recommendation to come here to Santa Pug. Why not?
It's wicked.
Not just Volkswagens, but also beach buggies. Hello, mate.
Hello,
What's your name?
Craig.
Craig. And what have we got here then? A lovely bright orange beach buggy that does how many miles an hour?
I got 61 mile an hour out of it. It's got a little 1300 in it, so it's not too bad.
Right. Have you souped it up at all, or is this standard?
No, it's just standard apart from the roll cage, which I built myself. Just a little baby 1300 with a big set of webbers on it, so.
You just
good
have a
fun.
bit of fun with it.
Yeah.
And you're going to be in the car as well, are you? Or you're going to be out? Yeah. It's just you on your own.
Drivers only.
Look at the way he's tied in. at that. Okay, and we'll leave it there. On to the next guy. Love the paintwork. Hello, mate. We were told we have to come and interview you from the guys in front there.
How you doing?
Very well, thank you. You're going to be racing this then?
Yep, I've done one.
Do you know
run.
who you're going to be against?
Hopefully the buggy.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, we're friends. We built like buggies and vans and stuff. We're restoring a bus at the moment. We've turned it into a limo. It's about 20 foot long.
Oh my gosh.
And we're building buggies and Bahas at the moment. So this is the first chance we've had to actually put two up against each other.
Brilliant. And the interior in this is amazing.
Yes, it's my porno style interior.
Oh, it's all velvet and very plush. Who do you think's going to win then out of the pair of you?
Well, Craig got me earlier on, nearly a second in front of me, so I've played around with it a bit and tuned up the exhaust a bit, so I'm hoping I should be able to just about get the head on him. So I'm running a more powerful engine, but obviously he's got the weight advantage, so...
Have you got... he's got the weight advantage. You being rude there, or is it just...
No, I meant it in the sense of the car, but yeah.
Have you got a bet on this? Or
No, we haven't got any bets on this. It'll probably be whoever dishes out the beers when we get back, so...
Who gets the beers? Well, we'll leave you with it then.
Okay then.
Good luck.
Cheers. See you later.
Now, as well as the owners and their cars, there's so much else to see and do here. Standing on top of the viewing point here, you can see the catapult, which isn't going at the moment, but it's a bit like a bungee jump, but just reverse. And you've got all the shops that sell anything from t-shirts, belly button piercings, you name it, it sells it. There's a fairground at the end there, which is quite good fun as well. And then over here, you've got all the other bits of entertainment. The dual platform, various football games over there. We've got the old cars at the end, all the campers. There's just so much to do and see here. It's incredible. There's no shortage of food for our VW Festas. You can have burgers and chips, you can have jacket potatoes, or you can even have chilli stuff, veggie stuff. You can be a cheeky chick, a quick chick, or just join the Bad Girls Club. I've never seen so many stickers in all my life. Some are quite good and some are a bit on the rude side. If adding a new exhaust and various accessories doesn't make your car loud enough, there's always stereo systems. Skating, man. On a more serious note, if you really need accessories, this is the place to come. Now, if you're bored of the cars, the food and the fairground, there's always one other thing to keep you occupied. Shopping! One day I used to ride a bike like that. Yeah, all right, not my cup of tea. I could have one of these in my living room. Disco Diva! Oh. Do they really make you fly? They make you fly? I've always wanted to fly! Now, before I was leaving, I couldn't help but notice this very beautiful car. Louis, this is your dad's car, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And what is it?
It's a 1972 Carman Ghia, but it's been very, very modified.
Right, in what way? What have you done to it?
For example, we've got Porsche headlights. There was grills in here, they've been taken out. It's very low. But the main thing is the interior.
Right, and this is what your dad specialises in,
That's
isn't it?
right, yeah. Here we've got his own seats that he actually makes and produces.
Right.
It's all in leather. All this has been handcrafted.
It's absolutely stunning, and he changes it quite a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, because it's his business. He feels that he needs to promote what he can do. So every time he comes up with a new idea,
he employs it and puts it in. And
so basically, although this car is absolutely stunning, it's the interior that you're really particularly proud of.
That's the one, yeah, really. I mean, you know, the bodywork's immaculate, and that was done by a friend of ours called Simon. He's got a company called The Paint Box, so he's done that.
It's absolutely amazing. Do you drive this very often, or is it a very special occasion?
It's a very special occasion, really.
That's so.
I don't drive it at all,
yeah,
because I'm not insured on it. He takes it out, sort of like on Sundays and things
just
like that. When he gets time, really, because he's always working.
Yeah.
So
you haven't ridden it on the road, driven it on the road today?
No, I've
just pottering around here. And he gave you some handy tips, didn't he? Like steer clear of puddles.
That's it, which is.
We're in Santa Pug. Hello. It's been raining.
Exactly. It's very hard to dodge puddles around here.
Well, thank you very much for bringing it. It's absolutely stunning.
No problem.
We love it. Well, what a fantastic time we've had here. 10,000 cars, 25,000 VW fanatics. I'm a bit exhausted. I've only been here a day and I think I should have bought my tent and camped over. But if you are a Volkswagen fan, this is certainly the place to be seen. So now we found a historical sports car with a very special story, and Andy's going to tell us all about it.
Absolutely, yeah. The car was built back in 1958, so it's pretty old. It was built for Stirling Moss, who most people have heard of.
Everyone.
And he's raced it all over the world in period, won a lot of races, and it's a very, very sought after car.
It's not racing today, but...
No, it raced yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's owned by Frank Sidner. He won the race yesterday with it, so carrying on with the tradition of winning races, basically.
So how fast will it go?
It's pretty fast. It's faster than it looks. It'll do probably 120 miles an hour.
Really?
But on little narrow tyres and historic suspension. It's quite exciting.
They're actually a lot smaller than the tyres we've seen on some of the other cars, aren't they?
Yeah. Back then, wide tyres weren't really thought of as being the way to go quickly. So, yeah, little narrow tyres, aluminium bodywork, little Coventry Climax engine, but made a supercar very quick.
And do you know the brake horsepower with it?
It's over 200, so it's not too heavy. Reasonable brakes. Overall package is pretty quick.
Fantastic. And I know you've got another car over here. Can you go and have a look at this?
Yeah.
Lovely.
This is a Brabham BT4.
Right.
It's a Formula 1 car, again with a Coventry Climax engine, and in the day, a very, very competitive racing car.
What's the top speed this could do?
140, 145 probably, maybe a bit more.
I can't imagine what that must feel like to be in this car doing that sort of speed without sort of all the, you know,
yeah, pretty fast, I think. Yeah, pretty fast.
Must be amazing. Have you had to go this? Or?
No, I haven't driven this car. Our company restored it a few months ago, and this is its real first race weekend. So,
is it going out, or has it been out?
No, raced this morning, and we won again, fortunately, which is nice. But it's a super looking car, it's great. Do you want to try getting in?
Can I?
Yeah.
Do you think I'll fit in this one all right?
We'll try.
Is there a special way to sort of...
Yeah, what you have to do, let me just move the seatbelts. You put both hands on the roll boot behind your back. Be careful of the first legs.
Slide both legs in together.
Just slide in as you go in. You've got to slide
You've got to take your knees out.
Just lean back.
Mind your hair.
Oh my God.
Mind your hair.
Yay, the crowd went wild. So Tom, we've seen a variety of top-of-the-range sports cars, but I don't want something boy racery, I want something very classy and feminine. So what can you suggest?
Well, Jane, back to the real world, real cars for real people. We have Mercedes Sports, and believe it or not, change out of £10,000.
I love those.
Classic insurance, it's over 10 years old, and this is a car you could cruise in style.
Yeah.
And for the price, what, less than the price of a Ford Focus.
Seriously? Yeah. Oh, when you look at it like that, yeah?
Yeah. And what you've got to look at also is what a car will cost to own. So it's probably worth £10,000 next year, it's probably worth 10.5 the year after. Seriously well built, beautiful car. You've got the practicality of a hard top which fits on top and the soft top below, power steering, automatic. And in my opinion, a lot of style.
I think it's beautiful. What about running it? Is it expensive to run it?
No, not too bad. I mean, they're very well put together, so you're buying a very reliable car. As with any car, getting it checked out properly, getting a good warranty, that will be important.
So this is like the stuff we used to see in the 80s a lot. I like it, but I'm not sure about the red.
Well, I think red is a classic colour. Don't forget, Pamela Ewing from Dallas, Jennifer Hart from Heart to Heart. Beautiful women, big hair, husbands with big tubs, and this is the kind of style that's coming back now. Charlie's Angels, very much in at the moment. Yeah. Red Merc Sports is going to fit the bill.
Okay, I see your point.
Oh, it's going to be good. You'll like it.
Well, it's a bit cold, Tom, but can we be classy together, do you think, on our open-top car?
Well, I think a little scarf and maybe the heater on and go out with the roof down.